There is a tool unlike any other. It has the power to ruin your best day or to make your worst day just a little bit brighter. Almost as bright as you make my day when you help me achieve my dreams by hitting the like button down below. This tool has such a hold over our emotions that it can make us want to cry like a baby or beat the ever-living crap out of something. I am, of course, still talking about the like button, but also music. This connection to our emotions is why music is so important to us visual storytellers. I mean, I'm sure you know just as well as I do the importance of music in your YouTube videos or your films. Now, if you clicked on this video, you know that I'm going to be talking about a service called Artlist, but this isn't really going to be quite as black and white as a review. Artlist and I, we got a complicated history. It started with them bombarding me with ad after ad after ad before every single one of my favorite YouTube videos. And so I guess I figured, you know, hey, I might as well check this out and compare it to the sound service that I'm using right now. Long story short, I made a review video called I Tried Artlist So You Don't Have To. And in that video, I was pretty critical of Artlist. You know, I maintained that it was a good service, but it fell short in multiple aspects. Now, about 2 months later, I get an email from none other than Artlist. They said that they saw my video and they wanted to offer me a partnership to use their music in my videos. They were confident that if I spent more time with their service, I would see the value in it compared to the other ones that I had mentioned in previous videos. And I figured, heck, what have I got to lose? I said, hey, hit me up with that sweet subscription, bro. Well, not really. And again, long story short, here I am today taking another look at Artlist. Now, before you go calling me a sellout, I did this for you. There's actually a link down below where if you sign up for a yearly subscription for Artlist, I mean, that's the only thing you can really do, but you get an extra 2 months added onto that subscription. Plus, you help support me and my channel even more than just hitting that like button that you did earlier. So it's a win-win, right? And to maintain my journalistic integrity, I do have a whole portion of the end of this video where I go over the things that Artlist can still improve on, and my old video is still up if you want to go check that out. It'll be linked up there. Now, diving back into Artlist, the first thing I noticed was how simple but expansive their music discovery system is. And yes, I took the time to count. They have 22 genres, 22 themes, 20 moods, and 18 instruments for you to choose from to narrow your music discovery. And you can select any combination of these to narrow the results. So those of you who want carefree reggae songs played on bells for your medical videos, well, you're in luck. You can do it. It's not going to be perfect, but just tailor your expectations a little bit when you're talking about that specific stuff. Artlist, from what I saw, also has 17 different collections put together by specific, music people. All of these are aimed to give you a little bit more guidance and a little bit more inspiration when you're picking music for your video. Speaking of inspiration, Artlist does seem to focus quite a bit on their usage in professional video media, and they actually have an entire section of featured videos or advertisements and whatnot that use their music. They even link the actual songs so that you can download them yourself if you really like them. And this is, it serves as a great inspiration, and I haven't seen anything like that from any other music service. I thought that was super cool. And this also leads to another thing that I've found after listening to, oh gosh, probably like 100 different Artlist songs over the past couple days. Every single one of those songs sounds professional. It sounds like it could be in a professional video, a Netflix documentary, or an advertisement that you see on TV. I can't really describe it or quantify it really well. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. Now, quickly, I want to go over some of the sound effects that Artlist has to offer. As I've grown in my filmmaking journey, I've realized sound effects have become more and more important to me. They truly are instrumental in building immersion in your videos. Now, Artlist has all of your regular sound effects, like, gunshots, explosions, feet running on wood floors. But what really impressed me were their ambient sound effects. Maybe I'm blind, but I haven't seen anything quite like their ambient sound effects from any other sound studio or service. We're talking background noise. It seems so minimal, and it is. But check out this drone shot with and without ambient noise. clear winner, right? Now, to be fair, adding sound effects to your Artlist subscription does add, I think, like another $100 to your yearly price, and you know, whether that's worth it to you, depending upon your edit style, it's gonna be completely individual. And I guess that's where I segue into areas where I think Artlist could actually still use some improvement. The first being their music download system. It simply takes too many clicks to go from finding your music to having it downloaded onto your computer. Count with me the number of clicks it takes to download one song. Now maybe this is a bit nitpicky, but having the option of a one-click download would really do wonders for my workflow. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Now if you watched my other video, you'll know that previously one of my biggest criticisms of Artlist was the lack of stems, which is something that's supplied quite well by Epidemic Sound. Now stems are basically a bunch of different portions of the song, and I'm happy to report that Artlist now supports that. The only problem is that the artists themselves have to upload it and it's not required, so generally you don't run into different variations of the song, although you might get lucky. Finally, let's talk about the all-important question of the cost. Artlist subscription is comparable to other services when you break it down monthly. But the problem is, when you order an Artlist subscription, and I want to make sure that this is very, very clear, you pay for the entire year up front. You pay $200 or $300, something like that, which works out to about, I don't know, I think they break it down like $16 a month, but you're stuck with it. You know, there's no get it and then opt out if you don't like it. Add to this the fact that their free trial it's not really a free trial. You can't put it in your stuff, and all the songs that you can listen to are watermarked. So you're kind of going into it blind unless you watch a lot of review videos like this one. And if you're a new YouTuber, this whole format of having to pay for an entire year and being locked into that year, it just doesn't really work for you. It's better for people who know that they're gonna be making a certain amount of content and know that they're gonna be using the service. And I think that is my biggest criticism of Artlist. Now, that being said, guys, I really hope that you know that this review has been genuine. Like, I didn't pad the numbers or anything. And if you do want to sign up for Artlist from this, again, there's going to be a link down below. You'll get 2 free months added onto your subscription if you click through that, and I would greatly appreciate it. Don't do it if you don't want to get Artlist, though. That wouldn't make much sense. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free, leave them below. I guarantee you I will get back to you. Well, unless you're a jerk.